Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome. We will give you an opportunity to enter the space this afternoon as we close out the 12th annual Black Women's Wellness Day. We are so happy that you are still with us today. We hope that today has been wonderful for you. Um, my mind is blown, Aaliyah. My mind is blown about the experience we had today listening to these women and for what we have in store for this last hour together this afternoon. As you come into the room, let's come in with a mindset of the new thing we are creating and building and all the newness we are taking away from today's experience. Hey, Christine Buckner, I see you over there, girl. Hey, Janine, I'm loving your blue hair. It is so beautiful on you. Hey, Emily, Aaron, Brenda, Shalisha, Bianca, Miss Brenda Precious has been hanging in there with us all day long. We see you, girl. Hey there, Gina, Yvonne from Milwaukee. We love seeing your face today. Anique, Elsa. Oh, my heart is lifted. I am overflowing. Jeanette, Shalisha, girl, I know you've been rolling with us for 2 days. Sarah Galinsky, hey there. Dr. Erlise, yes. We are just happy. We are so pleased, so happy, so lifted, so elevated to see the faces of our sisters here today as we prepare to close out. Hey, Erica Marty, we see you down there. Oh my goodness, we have a few things in store this afternoon as we close this beautiful 2-day experience. I don't know how many of you were just in our last panel of today, Defending Black Girls, Raising Well Black Women. How many people were in that session? Yes, did not we need more of that? Yes. Aaliyah, you did an excellent job facilitating, and we've all agreed that we need to bring Laleda, Sagacious, and Monique back for part 2, and we will work on that. This afternoon, before we begin speaking about our closing comments and maybe even engaging you, we wanted to start off with the inspiration and the power from K Love, the poet. Those of you who were with us yesterday morning got a taste of K Love. For those who've come to Black Women's Wellness Day in the past, you've heard K Love. Even last year, she was with us here in Madison. She is back today to give us powerful words that will bring together everything we've heard and taken in over the last 2 days. She is traveling and literally en route to another performance. And so we are going to give her the stage and the mic to take us into this hour with beauty and power. Are you there, K Love, the poet? I think she's pulling over, finding a place to park. Team, let me know if K Love is still with us so we can prepare to witness her artistry. As K Love is logging back on, we want you all to get ready to share your thoughts with us. We want you to start using the chat to tell us how this 2 days has been for you, what you're taking away from this experience, what most powerful message resonated with you, what has been transformed in your mind. You know, we talked a lot earlier about transformation begins in the mind. We're going to ask you those questions later. And in fact, we're going to release your mics a little later in the session so you can talk back to us. But for now, do we have K Love back in the house? Is K Love with us? Let us know. She was just here as we began.
Yep, she's joining right now, Lisa.
All right. We cannot wait. K Love is going to share 2 poems with us this afternoon. And we cannot wait to hear both of them. K Love, we are waiting for you eagerly and anxiously.
I'm here. I lost service for a second.
Hey. Oh, yes. here and beautiful. And we said to our guests that you are en route to a performance as we speak.
Yes,
In
the
Milwaukee.
multitask.
Yes, yes.
So how's my sound quality
If
right
you
now?
need a minute to catch, sound is pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I'm stationary
Yes,
now.
it's good.
It's good. Perfect. Perfect.
We got
perfect.
you. We are
Yes.
ready.
All right. Journey to self-love. You know, how do we even talk about Black women's wellness without talking about that journey that it is to love ourselves? I think that how you feel about yourself emotionally definitely translates into how you treat yourself physically as well. And every poem is a reflection of my real life and my real lessons. And I remember having to look myself in the mirror and have a conversation with myself that kind of sounded like I was cussing myself out, but sometimes you got to do that so you can get some glory in your life. And so I was like, you too grown to be getting played, girl. Some of us got to say that to ourselves. You too grown to be getting played, girl. Still trying to make a family tree, but you're still coming up with shade, girl. I thought I told you. Lemons alone don't make no lemonade, girl. So why you crying over milk spilled in the pity war? What you think you got them titties for? You made the man and the milk he drinks. So what makes you think you won't have enough? Why are you so thirsty? Begging a simp for a sip when you've been cuffing D cups. It's been written, every goddess shall be made with double D's. No, spell check, queen. It's been written, every goddess shall be made with double D's. Queen, please, how you starving for affection when you feed the block on the daily? You out here mothering thugs and rocking babies. What you look like? The giver of life, dying for attention, being perceived as the needy type. That ain't right. That ain't right, like a trail left of broke pins. That's cray, hun. So I grabbed the Sharpie to write a letter to you, and it starts off with dear self. How these dudes know the power in your womb better than you? Are you a visionary, blind to your own light? Blind to your own sight? You out here raving about his rays when daily you and the sun Skype. One night you're gonna wake up and realize that throne you've been sitting on all this time. One night you're gonna wake up, realize you've been preaching to you, through you, in all of your rhymes. You've been thinking your gift is where his presence is, only to find out that the gift has been residing in your own residence. I'm saying, when you gonna love you like you love him? When you gonna realize you can't turn a hope into a husband? When you gonna practice what you preach? You out here doing acrobatics in these sheets for a ghost of a guy that you can't even keep. I'm saying, when you gonna choose you? See what happens when finding a mate consumes you. You mess around and find him and lose you, but that's just food for thought. But only if you choosing to choose the truth. I'm saying, when you gonna stop treating your castle like a shack? You out here rebounding with these rebounds. Bring your boundaries back. Put your backbone back on, Sally Walker. Even if that means walking alone. Yeah, you out here looking real grown. Talking about where your heels at. Knowing, if you're honest, you ain't even healed yet. You might want to pull out your comfy shoes and pack light. Plenty of it. You're gonna need it. And on this journey to self-love, yes, the lonely monster will come, but I swear to God, you won't be defeated. And I know you've been lied to, cheated. You've been the mistress, the main chick, the vixen, the bang chick. You even been his naive dip. You compromised to nurse woes. You settled for being one of his three hoes, and you justified it to yourself by saying, well, at least I know. And you do. You know you deserve better than being some man's residue. When you gonna realize he's exactly where he wants to be? Why you steady trying to rescue dude? What are you, Captain Save him? No. But it's okay, because we all have been typecasted. We all at some point have given up our own existence for someone else, putting our actual self in a casket. Need our ass kicked for acting so passive and passion. We be out here practically asking for death. But sis, only you could speak life to yourself. On those nights to yourself. Wonder why they left you alone when you were never right to yourself. Sometimes, as a woman, as a mother, as a poet, you got to pull out your pen and write to yourself. You owe that right to yourself, because what you're looking for, you won't find from no one else. There's no greater power than in no one's self. So I'm begging you, do some research, get alone, trace the origin of each of your hurts, find this path. You might have to fast, take a spiritual bath, get you some tea tree and lemongrass, burn some white sage, put a candle on your mantle and let that fire flicker and fade. Get in that water, place your hands on your womb and meditate. And with your hands on the center of self, I'm begging you, center yourself. Send for your self-esteem. Dig up your dignity. Summon your strength. You'll find some in your strength. Do some chakra aligning. And you'll be shocked at the fineness. And you'll find you'll be arriving in perfect time. And no matter how much time you've been wasting, be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself. And remind yourself that self-love is a journey, never a destination. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, we do have to cuss ourselves out in the mirror sometime. And that leads us to getting to where we're to be in this space at this time. When the pandemic first hit and we had all the things going on with police brutality, I remember just really trying to get with God and figure out, okay, what is happening right now? I needed understanding of some sort. And what I heard was the phrase master reset. Let that just sit on your body for a second. Master reset. If you got cell phones, maybe you've had to do a master reset before. And when you do a master reset, it cleans all of the bad things off your phone, the virus and all of that. But when doing a master reset, sometimes you have to part with the things you like as well. Like sometimes you got to get rid of those pictures. Sometimes you can't retain your contacts. Sometimes you can't retain, the text messages that you want. Every now and again, you got to do a master reset. And I looked up the word master reset, and the word master reset, the phrase, the understanding is it's restoring the device to the original function that it was in when it came from the master. That is what is happening with us on so many levels. We are being restored to our original function, restored to our original function. That means we're going back to what we were intended to be in the first place anyway. How necessary is that? That's why all of the looting and the things had to come down. That's why we set the city on fire. Sometimes everything must go in order to get what we're supposed to get. And so it's time to do a new thing. And so I wrote a poem about it. Like to hear it? Here it go. You keep asking God to do a new thing, but you refuse to do new things. You keep asking God to send a new king or queen, but you refuse to arise as a new king or queen. Who knew, king or queen, that the life you desire would cost you the one you're living currently? But you don't want to pay with that kind of currency. You keep asking God to send a new wave, but you don't want to wave goodbye to the current B, and it don't work like that. See, in order to get your new life, you're going to have to get that first one back. I'm talking debted. Put a hearse on that. And I know it hurts so bad to be so bold, to release that hold on things that you help grow. But so, I'm saying, if you can just get a so what in your spirit, then you won't fear it when it ends. Stop getting lost in all you're losing. If you're not happy, that's an illusion that you're in. Comfortable confusion, confusing you on your true wins, while your true wins are still waiting to begin. But you keep waiting to begin. Nostalgia then called you and you got caught up all over again. And I tell you what lying to do. I'm talking about lying to yourself. It'll have you lying in your mess. It'll have you with your past pacifying you. It'll have you laid up with your last who still ain't supplying you anything you haven't seen. And I know you keep saying that you gonna leave, but here's the thing. There's a difference between speaking and action. And I know you don't want to be alone no more, but that there ain't your home no more. You rearranging furniture where you should be packing. You the captain, but you capping. Refusing to let anything new happen. How unhappy we run to the reruns because deep down inside, we love what's happening now. It's the story you know best. But if you never sever from your now, you'll never get the chance to know your next. And I know that kind of naked ain't an easy thing to do, especially when you're still a virgin to that greater version of you. But let's be real. Them clothes don't fit no more. Your circle don't fit your goals. You got friends just as envious as your foes. And deep down in your soul, you already know you can't stay where you are. Every morning you get up and get dressed. You've been pleading with God. Deep in your spirit, you know you too genius for that job. Too much of a creative dreamer to be put inside a box. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you always got. You letting them habits hold you. You think you owe something to the old you. Meanwhile, you got businesses brewing in your belly. You got gifts growing in your gut. You got talent on the tip of your tongue. Tired of being hushed, potential untouched. If you would just jump, your husband or wife is on the other side of your goodbye. Your brand new life is hiding right behind that thing that you won't try. You got generational curses to break, but you in the worst kind of fight is you versus your faith. And they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not get drunk with your dreams? Don't you know there's no such thing as being safe? And your self-esteem can't wait. And neither can your mama. Imagine the honor it would be. Her seeing you do what she never had the courage to. Imagine how your daddy would feel vicariously living through you. Imagine you being all that your granny ever prayed for, changing your whole family's course by simply stepping into what you were made for. Only you can do it, queen. Only you can do it, king. I want you to get this word deep down in your spirit, Isaiah 43:19. Behold, I will do a new thing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much.
Woo!
Thank you.
My goodness, Caleb, you cannot leave us like this. You cannot leave us like this.
Yes, come on, God.
Oh my goodness. If you have been raised and elevated by Caleb just now, raise your hands. Let's send her away to her next performance with all the love. All the
Yes,
love.
please follow me at Caleb the Poet. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. Be encouraged.
Yes, we thank you, my sister. We love you. We will see you soon. You will be coming back next year. We are inviting you already in advance. We love you. Clap it up for Caleb. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What else do we need to say this afternoon after K-Love? K-Love was to take us out of this session. She has closed it down. She said everything we needed to say. She has kind of extrapolated everything from the 2 days of this experience and echoed it in her poetry. We thank you, my dear beloved sister. My dear beloved sister. You're breaking up, K-Love. We cannot hear you now. You must be in a zone. Mwah. Sending you off, yes, to her next performance, which I know she will rock the house. Oh my goodness. Did K-Love not wrap up the most important messages that we are taking away today? We are here, you all, to create a new thing. How many of you are ready to create that new thing in your life? Yes. How many of you are leaving with more tools and more information and more hope to create that new thing in your life? Yes. I don't know about you, but this is what we needed right now. This is what we wanted to offer right now. And I hope, like I said yesterday, that you feel the love and the intent and the purpose that was built into this experience and the messages. Yes, that master reset, that was such a brilliant analogy to what we are doing here today, restoring ourselves to our original function from the master. Oh my goodness, that was a masterful summary. I know Dr. Debbie. Dr. Debbie had to throw her hands up. She's like, that ain't nothing but the truth, right? That's the whole truth, the only truth. We could summarize everything we've talked about over the last 2 days. This weekend has been about thriving in a new world as well, Black women. And I'm just going to recap a few quotes that stood out to me today. Dr. Angela Cudger said, "You are the things you get up and daily do ritualistically," right? You are the things you ritualistically do every day. So check our actions. What are we doing? How are we treating ourselves? How are we going through our day? Abiola said, "Life will treat you the way you treat yourself." How are we treating ourselves today? What are we expecting from ourselves? What boundaries are we putting up? How high are we setting our bar for our own dreams, our own desires? Are we prioritizing ourselves? Are you your first priority? If the answer to that is no right now, you need to leave here and change that into a yes. And we think we've given you lots of tools and messages to do that. Leleda said, when Black women decide to prioritize ourselves, things change, the world changes, our families change, healing begins. The whole course of our life can change. Another message that I heard is, we love our parents, our grandparents. They loved us the best they could. They taught us wonderful things, but some things that they had to do, some things they believed, don't work for us in this new age. It's our opportunity to create new and to assess what works for us now, what we need to release. And we may be the one that transitions the whole path and the course for our families for the better, and to realize that power. Aaliyah, any thoughts from you? I'm talking a lot. There's so much. I got sparks flying from my head just thinking about all of the messages that we've heard.
Yeah, I think K-Love undid me. I'm undone in all the best ways. I'm having a reset as we speak. I'm excited. I've been putting in the chat. I want to continue this conversation. We keep on saying here, I wish we had more of this. And the truth is we do have more of this. We have more opportunities to connect now more than ever. There's a blessing in the pandemic. The blessing in the pandemic is this virtual space that can bring us together to continue these conversations, to inform the work of the foundation, to inform all of our work in policy and systems change, to inform how we are in community and connection. I feel more connected to some of you who I maybe saw when I was younger, haven't seen, or I sit on a board with, but only saw once or twice a month. And now I see on Wednesday morning coffees, and now I see at this conference, and I hope to see more often. So I just think for me, this is just the beginning. The energy that we have is the beginning, and just what do we do with it after this? How do we stay accountable? I made some plans for myself. How do I stay accountable to this community of women that have went through this transformational journey with us moving forward? And that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm excited about.
Yes, I love that Dr. Gloria Ladson-Billings. Thank you to Gloria Ladson-Billings, world-renowned scholar and professor, is on this conference with us this weekend, our own local treasure. She says, Arundhati Roy says, and I'm assuming that's an author, the pandemic is a portal, a doorway between the old and the new. We want you to let that sink in, because if we listen to media and we listen to news and all of the chaos and all of the gloom and doom, yes, we are in serious times, but this is not the end of our world. We need to shift our thinking into understanding the opportunity that this time brings. And I truly believe that this is a pathway to a newness that we get to create. as women, as Black women. This is a new world and we get to shape it. So see through what's immediately in front of us to something greater and something bigger, because we are on a path to something different. We can't go back to what was before. I think there's a beauty and a power in that, because we have choices and we have opportunities to set ourselves on a path that is more beautiful than before. We cannot fear change. That is right, Janine. We cannot. Miss Mona said she was thinking just the same thing. On that note, Aaliyah, when you talked about sharing these messages and continuing this conversation about thriving in a new world, we have an opportunity for women to share their voices. Can we talk about that again?
Yes, I've been populating it in the chat, but we're really trying to inform systems change. As we work on ourselves in community, we want to inform the systems that impact our lives. So we want to inform the policies of organizations, the policies that our elected officials support, the social determinants of health that determine if we survive or thrive. And so we're asking you to help be the voice behind that movement, to have a community-informed policy action that will inform the state of Wisconsin, a policy blueprint that individuals, organizations, and elected officials can put into place in order to change these things that we need changed in order to truly be well. And we want that informed by the voice of Black women. So please sign up. I'll put it in the chat again, but it's in partnership with Local Voices Network. It's an hour and a half. It's a virtual conversation similar to this, facilitated by the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness. And we need you. We need all of your voice. So please consider taking part, and please reach out if you have any questions.
Absolutely. I'm loving the comments in the chat. Pam Sower, this has been a blessed 2 days, and I was open. It was above my expectations. This has far exceeded my expectations. The love from my sisters throughout these days has been phenomenal. Thank you so much, Pam. Oh my goodness. Brenda Brown, Isaiah 43:19, behold, I will do something new. Will you not be aware of it? I will even make a roadway in the wilderness and rivers in the desert for you. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, we are feeling that. We are accepting all of that. We want to hear from you. Just put in the chat for us. What are you taking away? Thank you, Therese. Remarkable experience. Shalisha, thank you for signing up for the Local Voices Network this morning. Pass it on. Daphne, I've made connections through the leaderboard. Yes, there was so much offered. You're welcome, Janine. Thank you for being here. How are you feeling today? One word. Nikki says empowerment. What's your one word? How are you leaving the space today? This has been a blessing. Thank you, Camille. I see my sister, Giselle Peyton friend. Wave your hand. Woo! That's my big sister from Virginia. Woo! Oh my goodness, it made my whole day to see my sister's face on this screen. Empowered, revived, hopeful. The togetherness and welcoming during these 2 days was amazing. Thank you, Maren. Thank you so much. Blessed from Erica. Feeling special from Sarah. Rejuvenated. Yes, Corinda. Inspired. Dr. Betty Smith. Loved Patrina. Those are all the things that we wanted you to feel. Yes, Precious. Knowledgeable. We've been so blessed by women who have told us they've learned so much. They didn't know the statistics that we talked about yesterday. They didn't know the gravity of our Black maternal child health outcomes in our state. They didn't know Wisconsin led the nation with the highest Black infant mortality rate. They didn't know, and now they know. And they're more equipped to become advocates and mouthpieces for all of the things that we need as Black women, because guess what? We are the answer, and we have the power to create the solutions that we need. We hope that we've emulated that. We try to every day in the work of the foundation to show that we as Black women have the power to create our own solutions, our own reality, our own spaces, our own solutions. And we know you'll be walking away with many solutions today. Let's get to some prizes. Let's get to some prizes. I see Mary sitting over here with the list. Who's ready for some prizes? All right. In Black Women's Wellness Day tradition, we typically end our day by giving away some goodies. And we're going to give away some goodies because it may take us some time to do it, but we want to circle back perhaps and still hear from you. So after the prizes, don't go, because we keep seeing the chat, meaningful connections, empowered, gratitude to be here from out of state. Yes, folks we heard this morning that someone tuned in from Spain. You know, there may have been a woman here from Africa, all over the country. I think at least a dozen states are represented, if not more, and we'll have that information after. So we're just blessed and fortunate this year that we have entertained and engaged an audience of Black women from beyond. Yes, Monique, Houston. All right, Houston, Texas. Where are you guys at? Where are you? Tell us right now. Where are you plugging in from? Yes, we know Virginia is in the house. My sister says this conference totally addressed essential issues that needed to be talked about and that need to be continued. The passion felt from each speaker was so profound. Ohio, California, South Carolina, Chicago, Ohio, Red Banks, Mississippi, Grand Prairie, Texas. Oh my God, Madrid, Spain. Woo! Overwhelmed and overjoyed. All right, let's strike up some prizes. Strike up some prizes. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. How many prizes do we have, Mary?
We have 20.
20 prizes.
Yes.
All right, what's our first prize?
The first prize is a $20 Amazon gift card.
$20 Amazon gift card. Can you guys hear Mary? Mary, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
I'm sorry.
Yes, just click unmute.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
All right, $20.
Okay, $20 Amazon gift card goes to Valia Foy.
Valia Foy. Is Valia Foy here? If you're here, let us know in the chat. If you're not here, we'll be in touch. We can hear her. You can hear her on our mic. Good, good. If you can't hear her, let me know. $20 Amazon gift card, Valia Foy. Is that the name? All right. All right. Next.
Yeah, the next is another $20 Amazon gift card, and that goes to Camille Carter.
Camille Carter. Camille Carter, you have won a $20 Amazon gift card. Woo! All right, next.
Okay, the next is another $20 Amazon gift card, and that goes to Tamika Mindy.
Tamika Mindy. Tamika Mindy, if you're in the house, $20 Amazon gift card.
Yeah, yeah. And the next gift is our own swag, and we'll have a reusable gift bag, t-shirt, mask, and a pin. Make sure you're masked up and got your t-shirt, Black woman t-shirt on. Yes. That goes to Lydia Jerabek.
Lydia Jerabek, you are a winner of BWWD swag. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So the next gift is a $25 Visa gift card, and it goes to Libby Lee.
Libby Lee. Woo! $25 Visa gift card. Congratulations, Libby.
Well, the next gift will be a $25 Target gift card, and it goes to Izzy Well.
Kizzy Wales, $25 from Target. That's going to come in handy.
Yes. So the next gift is a $25 gift card from Walgreens, and that goes to Tracy Witherspoon.
Ooh, Tracy Witherspoon.
Yeah. So moving right along, our next gift is a $50 Visa gift card, and that goes to Loretha Spivey. Loretha Spivey.
Loretha Spivey. Is Loretha with us? Let us know.
Okay.
All right, Mary, keep
Okay,
going.
the next we have will be our next swag gift set, but that goes to Kay Spencer.
All right, Kay Spencer. Woo!
And we have a $50 Amazon gift card going to Sierra Garcia.
Woo!
And then we got a $50 Target gift card going to Shani. I'm sorry, Shani, if I mispronounced your name, but it's Kashagen. Okay, another $50 Target gift card goes to Allison Evans.
Ooh! I love how everybody's cheering everyone along quietly. We need more noise. Release these mics.
All right. Maybe they'll give you some more when we
Woo!
say
Yes.
$90 Visa gift card.
$100 Visa
Yes.
gift card. Woo!
Woo!
There it is.
Here it is Doris Williams.
Woo! Doris!
Yay, Doris!
Congratulations, Doris.
Have a $100 Amazon gift card. And that goes to Opemi Faye. I'm so sorry.
I cannot pronounce the name. Opeyemi.
Opemi Faye.
We'll just clap.
Hey, Andy. How do you spell the last name, Mary?
F-E-Y.
Okay, Opemi Faye. Yes, $100. Did we say $100 Visa or $100 Amazon?
Congratulations.
Woo!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Great.
And we have another bag, and that goes to Rachel.
Abasa.
Yes,
Rachel, how you doing, Rachel? Sorry. Okay, the next gift
will be a Bruno's bracelet. And that's a $50 value. Jewelry, Bruno diamond. And that goes to.
Can't hear her.
Can't hear you. So Mary just said the next prize is a $100 bracelet from Bruno's Diamonds store here in Madison. And that is valued at $120. Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me? Yes.
I can
So the
hear you.
winner- Good. The winner of the $120 bracelet from Bruno's Jewelry is
Seneca Donald.
Seneca Donald. Donald. Yes. Jewelry.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And we have a $150 Sephora gift box.
$150 Sephora gift box full of goodies for your body and spirit. And the winner is
Miriam Muhammad.
Miriam Muhammad. Miriam Muhammad. Woo! And it's a beautiful box. I peeked in it. It is sensational. I wish I won it. You're going to love this box. I think I saw some Coco Chanel in one of these boxes. And it
And we're down to the final two gifts.
down to the final two gifts.
Yes, we have a $250 gift card.
Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
$250 gift card. And the winner is Angela Banks. Woo!
Yay.
All right.
Congratulations, Angela.
And one more gift.
Yeah, the final is a $250 Amazon gift card.
$250 Amazon gift card. And the winner is
Jenkins.
Alicia Jenkins.
All right.
Right. Congratulations to everybody.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. And here I asked the team to go get these Sephora boxes. And where are the watches? The Sephora boxes, let me take my background off so you guys can see this beautifulness in this box. Here we go. There we are.
Can't see it.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show it to
Okay.
you right now. You see this beautiful box?
Yes,
That's beautiful.
beautiful.
Oh, Chanel.
Oh,
Number 5. That was my mother's absolute favorite. There's some men's cologne. So if you have a significant other or some men in your house, there's all types of beautiful skin and body I don't even know what it is. It's at least 15 items in this box of beautiful body goodness from
It's a
top.
beautiful gift.
Very beautiful. And let's look at these watches. The watches from Bruno's Diamonds. This is a watch. I think that was one yesterday. It's very beautiful in person. This doesn't
Yeah.
give the effect. $120 value in the bracelet. And Mary will look for the bracelet. So you will receive your winnings by mail. We'll follow up with
me. I didn't know it worked.
information post-event, and those prizes will be given out.
Anyhow, I guess I'm going to use this for a while then.
So if you're speaking right now, mute yourself. If you're speaking, mute yourself. If you're not speaking at home, stay unmuted because we want to hear from you.
Do something like that. So how you doing today?
Before we close out, I'm hearing someone's background interference. It's okay. I think we should probably remute too, yes, and maybe give folks the opportunity to raise their hands. But while we're here, we want to hear from you. Let us know. Raise your hand, wave at me, and I'll call on you. And let me know, what are your thoughts? What's the most powerful message you are leaving here with today? Who wants to take a stab at that question? Yes, Miss Yvonne from Milwaukee. Miss Yvonne from Milwaukee.
I just want to say this has been such a wonderful 2 days, and it has kind of like renewed my spirit. And there's so many different things. I don't know where to start, but finances is, I'm definitely taking another look at that and going to be saving and doing some of those things. The legacy wheel was so wonderful, but really got me when it said that I need to evaluate how does a community that you engage with pour back into your life. And it seems like I've been involved with a lot of different things that take, and doesn't give back. And so I will be really reevaluating, the different communities that I'm involved in and looking for that reciprocal, enrichment into my life.
Absolutely, reciprocal enrichment. I love that. Who else would like to talk about what you're taking away? What powerful message? Jackie Donald. So happy to see you here, Jackie.
I'm so happy to be here, Miss Lisa. This has been the most inspiring and most amazing event ever, out of all of them. This is it. This right here, and what really got me and hit me more is the segment about the despair with the young ladies, that right there, because it hit home, you know what I'm saying? Because I have one daughter, you understand? And it's so amazing to see such inspiring women, you know what I'm saying, speak the truth about your rightful place in this world, and you are the gatekeeper. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of women really, really, really needed to hear that. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of constantly hearing what they say, lies. It's so inspiring. I'm so inspired right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just totally lost for words right now, which is something can't wait till my little girl get home so I can, you know what I'm saying, really, really enlighten her about this specific event. So I really appreciate it, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Jackie. We love you, and we will see you next week, my sister. Who else would like to tell us? Miss Gina from California, our former Madisonian. Yes, we are so happy to see you here.
Yes. Thank you. I'm so grateful because I've always wanted to return in September for the Black Women Wellness Day events. And since I've left the Madison area, that was the last one I was attending. So when it became virtual, oh my goodness, I was like, well, COVID has opened up so much for me and so many things that I had been intending and wanting. It seems like they just started falling into place. So this was one of them, and I've been very, very empowered in order to transform. And my take home message is that it was reaffirming, because a former labor and delivery nurse, I knew that the one baby who would survive in all of those situations was that Black girl. I knew it, and it affirmed my belief that I had truly held on to, but with all the distractions and the opposition, it kind of makes you mistrust that, or you don't believe it. So you live in a fear. So I am so happy that I've been released. I've been able to release that fear. No longer. Now I can step and walk into my glory, and I can do what I'm being called to do and not worry about, well, is it going against what somebody else thinks you should be doing or what somebody else thinks you are? And I keep saying, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? What am I being called to do? Give it to me. And so that's been so powerful for me. And when she said reassess, release, and reaffirm, I said, oh my God, it was just something, let go. It just opened up. So I just feel like this was meant to be, and I thank you wholeheartedly. And I love all of the women I have not been able to see face to face. I must have been maybe, 7 or 8 years ago when I lived in Madison. And now I can let go of the fact that, yes, I was there, and I don't have to explain to nobody. Just keep going.
Gina, I have to point this out, Gina, that Gina is also a fitness instructor, and she was a part of our first ever Black Women's Wellness Day event here in Madison at the Urban League when we were about 120 women strong. We remember that day like yesterday. We still have video of how beautiful that session was, and we thank you for being with us today, Gina. Can't wait to hug you again when we can get together. Who else wants to share their thoughts? What are you taking away today? I want to make sure I'm not neglecting the right side of the screen or anyone on the second screen. Okay, I see hands waving. I see Mama Mona and then Dr. Come on, Mona.
Okay.
Mississippi Redneck.
Okay, I just feel so blessed. Today it popped up on my Facebook page that 5 years ago I was at the conference with my mother. So that meant I had come back from Mississippi to go to the conference and do some things for her. And it was just such a blessing to see her picture and, see us there. But what I really took out of today was reclaiming my power. I have felt so powerless these last, 6 months or so. I just have felt like I just couldn't do anything, just tired, exhausted. And, every once in a while I'd get a little boost of power and run around getting things done, and it would just exhaust me. And today and yesterday have just made me feel so powerful. And when I have notes. Oh my goodness, I have so many notes. But reclaiming my power, I wrote that down, and not to put my happiness on layaway. I'm claiming my happiness now. It's paid for. It is paid for. And I just really, really appreciate you. I have a life down here in Mississippi. I know people say you're always talking about Madison and all this, but I really do have a life down here. But Madison is just so deep in my soul that whenever I can connect, I connect. And I just thank you all so much for being there. And this virtual conference has just seriously been a blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. joining us so often for our weekly morning coffees. And we
Oh,
too,
welcome.
your beautiful mother, Miss Adrena Squires, and her service and love of this community. We honor you. We know you lost her not so long ago, and we're just with you in spirit. And we remember the beauty of the two of you coming in to Black Women's Wellness Day together and how beautifully you took care of her until, her transition. So we send you love today from
Thank
Madison.
you. Thank you.
Dr. Debbie, hey.
Oh, hey, I really, really enjoyed all of this, Lisa. Who would have known that COVID would have brought out the best in us for this Black Women Wellness Program? But what I really, really enjoyed, or what I'm really searching for now, is more about K Love. She was like pound cake after a fabulous feast. She was like banana cream pie. Does she have a book? If she don't, tell her she needs to write it today, because I'm looking for it.
I will tell her that. I know she's published a book. I think it's for teen girls, but we will tell her her artistry is growing. She is powerful. She is powerful. And we will have her back. And you know what? There's nothing stopping us from having Kayla perform in a lot of ways throughout the year. So we will take that feedback and bring Kayla back as soon as we need to. Aaliyah, what are we seeing in the chat? I'm just seeing powerful comments and testimonies in the chat.
We're seeing so much, and I'm just looking around the room and just want to give a shout out to our interns who do so much for us. Our interns are amazing. I want to shout out Erin. Where is Erin? I lost her on my screen, but Erin Jenkins.
Yes, Erin Jenkins.
Yes, look at Erin Jenkins. She's an up and coming equity leader. If you haven't seen Lisa's post on the Facebook about it, she's amazing. She's been behind the scenes helping people access this site. She's at the University of Wisconsin-Madison right now. She's also an RA, bless her, and she's on lockdown right now on campus. So we're just sending her love, grateful for her. And I also saw Letitia on our, as well, one of our LVN. If you sign up for our sessions to continue the conversation, you'll see another amazing intern with the foundation. And I also saw Samantha Lettenberger. So I just want to say that we have a whole host of future health equity champions that are coming through the foundation that are speaking into this work. And so I just wanted to shout them out. But in the chat, we just see a lot of just agreement and just thank you and excitement and commitment in here. That's just so beautiful. Just really supporting each other. Like, yes, no longer on layaway, paid for in full. Thank you, Miss Mona. Beautiful words, Miss Gina. Yes, Miss Mona, reclaiming your power, et cetera, et cetera. Just a reaffirmation. And as we're talking about people who are behind the scenes, I want to shout out, looking at Miss Mona, so I want to shout out Erin Bailey Winston in the other room behind the scenes running things. We would not have this together, period, without Erin on our backs over and over again. And Miss Janine Stevens over there and April Kingea, we have a team behind the team that you see here that are making sure that this runs smoothly. So shout out our whole team, our interns, our team, and our larger team planning committee who helped get the awareness and the tickets out. So just want to shout them out as well.
Yes, you all, this year we were 700 women strong from across Wisconsin and the United States of America. We are exceedingly proud of that. Yes, clap it up. Thank you, Dr. Earlise. Thank you, Dr. Earlise, also for your leadership on this morning's senior panel, along with Dr. Debbie Jones. We are so grateful for each of you for coming back, for supporting, for sharing the information about this conference, about our work with women near and dear to you. We are growing and we are committed to this movement. We've got staying power, you all, and you are the fuel for us. When we wake up in the morning and we start this work, we are thinking of all of you, and we literally carry you with us in this work. When we go on stage to advocate, when we go in front of funders to talk with them, we are carrying all of you with us into those rooms. So we want you to know that this is not just something we offer to you. You are this work with us. And so you can claim the success and the growth and the movement of the Foundation for Black Women's Wellness, because this is an organization for us, by us, and we do this collectively in spirit with you. every single day. And we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. I think it's time to wrap up. I know Janine and Aaron are going to be telling us that we need to move on with our last segment of music to take us away with DJ Martinez White. Thank you, Miriam, for your beautiful comment. This 2-day experience was such a joy to have journeyed with each and every one of you who are all unique and valued human beings, and so much more that she said. We hope you were just inspired by the wealth of Black brilliance and the beauty of the women who were a part of this 2-day session and all of the knowledge that we possess. As it has been stated multiple times, we have the power. We are our own answer. We're not waiting on anybody to show up. Nobody's coming. We are the answers that we need. We are in a position to create the new world that we desire, and it starts right here today. Thank you for joining us for the 12th annual Black Women's Wellness Day 2-day Transformation Summit. And if you're gonna be back next year, raise your hand and let us know. Woo! And on that note, we say farewell, goodbye, see you soon. Love thyself, heal thyself. You have the power. Let's walk into a new thing. Let's strike up the music, ladies, and dance it out of here. We love you. Mwah! Woo! Come on, DJ. Where's our DJ?
I think what's going on, Lisa? What's poppin'? Y'all did the main thing this year. That's party, ladies.
Take us home.
I think what you're trying to ask is why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that Blackness, that Black power, that Black pushing them to identify with Black culture. I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, Black people. I mean, and I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have culture.
My money's gone. I wanna know what you say. Lord, it keeps burning. Oh, what a day. These inflections manifest with every lesson learned. If knowledge were your weapon, it would be well earned. We are made in his image, then call us by our name. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, no, no, no. My life keeps moving like a rolling stone. Oh, no, no, no. I go on and on and on and on. My life keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. God damn it, I'm singing my song. I was born underwater with $3 and $6.
Yeah, out of here. Let's get these arms up. Woo! Come on.
Come on, Miss Corinda.
Here. There you go. Hey, Emily, we see you waiting. Woo!
What a day. What a day. What a day. The man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. Would it seem colder in your summertime and hotter in your fall?
Yes, go on, Dakota. We want you want to get on the mic and sing it out loud. Unmute yourself and sing it for us, girl. She's gonna have to get up and cut a rug. My sister is a dancer, y'all. Come on, Giselle. We want to see you too across the living room. Oh.
No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone press will hear the fat lady sing. Act like you know, recall. I know what woe don't know. my Mr. Officer. Still love you like that. Extraordinary, juice like a strawberry. Money to burn, baby, all of the time. Caught the fit, fit to cause fit. I'm gonna sit up for
Come on, bro. To change it up too damn much. Yeah.
Gotta know that your love is true. Running for out my life. Wanna be your girl, not call the mood of Baby, don't misunderstand. I just want it from your man. I just need a little time. Take your mind and that's my love.
Away, boy.
You push on my butt, baby, love to have you close to me. Wanna feel your love, wanna be for sure. That make it easy, baby, each and every
Shout out to my real Africans. Amari Gunny. Mumbo Poa. Beyonce. Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body, giving me life, oh, hey, life, hey. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Joanna. Joanna. Hey. How you gonna play me like Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba. Hey, DJ Drogba. Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body, giving me life, oh, hey, life, hey. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. How you do me like Joanna? Joanna. Got somebody, she is a beauty, very special, really and truly. Take good care of me, like it's her duty. Right by my side, night and day. No letting go, no holding on. Because Black Women Wellness. Happy 12th anniversary. We gonna party, y'all. I see you, Miss Don't Go Long. Do y'all know this one? Do y'all know this one?
Oh, this little girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know.
It's in the hips, y'all.
Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote.
I with him, a pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold track of it. A pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold track of. Tell you pretty, your face is pretty, but your character dirty. Tell you just a act too flirty. You run to Tom Dick and also hurry. And when you find your mistake, you talk about just sorry. Good now.
Have a cozy kind of when she choose and when she jam. She know about the loop like an every morning man. Make love with the cool Chinese white man and Indian. The biggest kind of girl that is a flyers go up and down. So you heard about this girl, her name is Maxine. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. And if I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know, but murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Watch your nose stand still. You not pay me like till. You test a ragamuffin till your mind get killed. Can't keep wet. And you are Quebec. And the lyrics say me talk it me deep. You can't come out. Because you not shock out. And when you get the ragamuffin, you fit thump and shout and touch me gate. You not pay me what I'm ready for. Great it, and very funny. You pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold track of funny. You pretty face and bad character. Them the kind of living can hold track of. Tell you pretty, you face it pretty, but your character dirty. Tell you just a act too flirty. You run to Tom Dick and also hurry. And when you find your mistake, you talk about just sorry.
Love like this before. Never had someone to show me a love like this before. Now that we have come to be a brand new life, I can see. Never thought you'd be a special
Oh yeah.
part of me.
Think like a DJ, ladies and gentlemen.
No, baby.
Make sure you visit my website, martinezwhite.com. martinezwhite.com. Shout out to Dr. Jasmine Zapata, my book coach, Dr. Jasmine Z. Helped me write that book over 2 years.
And go get DJ Martinez's book.
Go grab the book, ladies and gentlemen. Think like a DJ, 7 steps to spin your poverty to prosperity. Is that Miss Giselle Friend? Miss Friend, what's happening?
Oh yes, it's late night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's late night, oh God, a night that's special everywhere, from New York to Hollywood. It's ladies' night, and girl, I feel good. It's ladies' night, and I'm feeling right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh God, I do.
Hi, everybody. We love you. Great weekend.
Put your hands up. Mama, come on, you just go ahead. That's it's starting now. It's the same feeling I always seem to get around you. There's no mistaking. I really thinking about that simple feeling, but
Go, Mom! Go ahead on, Mom.
My eyes glowing in my head, I toss and turn in my bed. In the morning when I think about you, yes I do. Simply put, you're the reason why, even though I'm real shy, I have to do the best for you. Indeed I do. Just for you. Cause you affect me, fast and like me. I've been caring for the things that feel like